Well, hello there. Welcome back to my channel. This is Gina B. Living Foley, and I do Dollar Tree hauls every Sunday. I did take the whole week off last week. I hope you went and saw my short of Hawaii. I had a lovely, much needed break from lots of family trauma. So I got to go to Hawaii, Kona to be specific. So if I said Maui, ixnay that. I was in Kona, and that is the big island, and I got to really relax. And I did look to see, do they have Dollar Tree there? And no, absolutely not. They don't have. They do have Costco there. I was amazed. They have Costco there. But I couldn't wait the last 2 days. We were there for like 10 days, and I was ready to get home and start work again. I'm so happy I'm back to work. And to see what's going on with Dollar Tree, you guys, please put a comment in the comments below. If you've been following me, let me know, are you finding the new makeup, the new, apparently I've been seeing the most beautiful palettes, and I went to both of my Dollar Trees today, nada. So put a comment in the comments below. Have you gotten the palettes? How much are they costing you? Are they $1.25, or are they $3, or are they $5, $7? I need to know. I've been a little out of touch. And today when I went, also, they are really filling up with the fall stuff. And they had bigger pumpkins for only $3. You guys, the material pumpkins, fantastic. I am gonna put up a short on my, like a reel on my Instagram. It's at Gina B. Living Foley on Instagram. Go over there, check me out. I don't put a lot up yet. I'm just starting to get the drift of how to do that. But I'm gonna put up the gorgeous wreaths that were up in my Dollar Trees. So both Dollar Trees had them. I filmed one, and it was interesting. Both Dollar Trees, none of the makeup. As a matter of fact, the makeup was very basic. I did find a couple cool things though. A couple of cool cosmetics. But they are full on putting up even Halloween stuff. And they are full on putting up the fall. So if you want decor for Halloween and fall, you need to get on it now. I have to go through my little box of what I have, what I don't want, toss or give to Goodwill, so that I can get over there and start buying things. So that's something that it's a tip that I highly recommend you do. If you want stuff, go now. It'll be gone by August, or slim pickings, if you know what I mean. If you are brand new to my channel, I welcome you here. I encourage you to go check out some of my content down below. And if you like what you see, I would love it if you would jump on, hit the like, share, subscribe button, and the little blue bell, so you can be notified whenever I upload something new. My bangs are in my face. I would love to have you. And of course, if you do like short videos of what's coming out, I'm starting to put that up on my new Instagram channel at Gina B. Living Foley. Same as here. Anyway, first and foremost, I found these gorgeous pansies, not peonies, pansies that kind of had the fall colors. And I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I'm considering maybe a wreath. I don't know. I have an old Dollar Tree form that is all made out of willow that I have never given up, because I just switch out the decor for the season. And I'm thinking of making a fall wreath in August. So I collected these today. Now, they had this on here, and I now understand why. I had to ask the lady, why are you putting this blank red dot on here? I don't know what the price is now. because this all kind of happened, this turnover happened when I was out of town. And so she told me they're now $1.75. And I'm like, still very good deal. So even with the price hike, still a very good deal for a pick. Now, if you put some natural twigs in with it, maybe some real lavender, this would look great in a vase. And you just add the plastic in with the real flowers. It fortifies your vase and looks really good. But also, I just think this would make a great, just at the bottom of a wreath, and then maybe add some sage or something, and even maybe cinnamon stick sage type of a little wrap here. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, did you find these, and are they selling them for $1.75 like they are at mine? Last time I was there, they were selling for $1.50. And the guy said, yeah, we had some pricing issues because I live in a really small town and they don't have a lot of employees at our Dollar Tree. So they've had some struggles the last 30 days. But I just thought these pansies were gorgeous. And you guys, they had the pansies in every color. And I just think they look great to fortify. Like if you're doing a sprig of lavender and just put a bunch of lavender and sage in a vase, a little bit of water, and add these to it, and it just kind of fills it out. So that's my suggestion there. The other thing I love to do is if you like to add, see, that's an old Dollar Tree flower that I doubled up and glued and made my own hair flower. But you can just pin in a little hair flower if you just want a tiny one. And I just use a little straight pin, what do you call it, a bobby pin, to hold it in. But you know, these little fake flowers to me, or silk flowers, are wonderful, reasonable ways to add a little filler to your bouquets. So I'm always picking them up. Okay, enough of that. Another really amazing find, you guys. I thought this was spectacular. I found for my little grandson, and they're BPA free, and that's very important, but he's just starting, he's just hitting 7 months, so he's just starting to be interested in food. My daughter said, I'm not ready for him to fully eat, but she is starting to wean from the breastfeeding to a little more formula because she's gone back to work. And she said, you know, I might send you with some experimental little, you know, applesauces, things like that for infants. And I got all these beautiful flatware spoons with little animals. So one's an owl, a fox, a bear, and a little hedgehog. Isn't that adorable? Look how cute these are. And I'll just wash them by hand as I use them. But I think in each one you get 2. So you're getting 8, not 4. I thought it was 4 until I looked on the side. You get 8 of these. And they were $1.25. So one thing with this channel, I will always announce what I paid if I know exactly how much it costs because of these price hikes. I want you to know what's what. I'm one of those people that, you know, if there's going to be something $7, I probably will not buy that unless it's an absolute screaming deal. I try to stick to the $125, $150, and $175. On occasion, I'll do $3 items because they're still cheaper. $3 to $5 items because they're still cheaper than going elsewhere, and they're good quality. But I try as much as possible to keep it within that dollar, the closest to $1 possible, because it's the Dollar Tree, right? And that I'm hauling it for that reason, that it's close to $1, near $1. $7 isn't that. Even $5 isn't that. I do buy some of the $5 items, but very rarely. Now these were worth the money. I believe I paid for each one. This type of wear was, I want to say these were $3 a piece. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I thought the price was on here, and I can't remember if it was $3 or if it was $175. I cannot remember. Darn it. That's still a screaming deal because a gorgeous wine glass like this is so much more elsewhere. So that's an area where I'm like, I'll buy that because that's worth the money. It is really worth the money. And I have the other one here. This is a smoky type of color, and it just, to me, matched my kitchen. And I mean, what an exquisite wine glass. Just exquisite. Yeah, no price on them. And I know it was on the thing, and I can't remember if it was $3 or $1.75. I can't remember. It was one of those two. I'm sorry. Put a comment in the comments below. How much did the stemware go up? I'm telling you, I'm learning as I go along because of the amount of time I spent away from the Dollar Tree. All the transition happened when I was gone. Okay, still $1.25 is the allergy relief all day long. This is my favorite. It's time for me to switch over from the Zyrtec. This one is the not Zyrtec, from the Allegra to the Zyrtec. This is the equivalent to Zyrtec. It's generic, and you get 12 capsules. That'll last me quite a while. I don't need them every day anymore. We are now into the heat, and once you hit the heat, the pollen goes. But by the end of September, early October, it'll be back on because all the oak will drop. So, okay, I found this. I have been looking for this for so long, and this is that Monday brand, the smoothing wheat protein formula shampoo and conditioner. They're small travel sizes, but this is supposed to be really good stuff. And I think if you look on Amazon, it will give you the price of what these cost. These are not cheap. And I just thought for $1.25, I'll buy these. So I went ahead and got 2 of each. So there is the smooth wheat protein shampoo, and of course the wheat protein for curly frizzy hair, which is what this girl had, well, the little I have left. But yeah, I definitely need that. So my bio hair underneath my topper is really it's very healthy, and I've never been able, since I suffered my alopecia, wouldn't grow back past my chin for at least, it's been 7 years now. Well, all of a sudden it started to really grow, and some of the holes filled in, not all of them. I still have a lot of baldness, but I don't always have to wear the topper. But the hair that has come in is pretty frizzy. So kind of like, I was watching a friend that had gone through chemo, and her hair came back also frizzy, and that's a form of alopecia. It's chemically induced alopecia, but alopecia is alopecia. And she said, yeah, be aware your hair will come back frizzier than it was before. And I'm like, well, shoot, I was already pretty frizzy. But if I don't use a hairbrush to it right away and just let it dry kind of kinky, it does not frizz. So I just lay the little topper on top. It's a tiny topper. And I wanted to try this shampoo because I heard it's really good for frizziness. So they're tiny, but you know what? I heard it's an expensive product. So, okay, I found 2 items that had been gone from my Dollar Trees for a while. And I'm amazed that they're still $1.25. Very happy about this. I didn't pick them up initially. All I did was buy the dishwashing liquid. And I really wanted something because I've been really upping my vegetable intake. And I found the fruit and vegetable wash that removes chemicals, soil, and wax. And it's by Home Bright. And it's phthalate free, plant-based, and dye free. And so it's vegan product. I think it said vegan friendly somewhere. Um, it's made in Indonesia. I had to take a minute and find out where it was made. So it is imported from Indonesia. Interesting. Um, by the way, when I was in Hawaii, we went to this beautiful, incredible coffee plantation way up in the mountains, like above 2,000 feet. I think we were at 4,000 feet. And there is a plant there that acts like a shampoo. So I'm wondering if that is what is in this. Like it could act as a soap of any kind. And the guy working there said, I use it on my hair every day. And he had hair down to here. It was gorgeous. And I'm like, oh my God. So anyway, this is made in Indonesia. And it's supposed to clean your fruits and vegetables. Now, what I've done in the past is I use a little bit of baking soda and warm water, soak it for a little bit, scrub them. And that's great, but I wanted to give this a try. Let me know in the comments below, $1.25, if you've used this. And, you know, we're really going to get into the apple season, and those come with a heavy wax on them. Even here, the organic growers, there are some things that they treat. It's organic, but, I mean, you got to clean all that off. Anyway, I also found the wood floor cleaner. Been missing for months. Wood floor cleaner that is cedar basil scented. I'm going to smell it. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to smell it. If you saw my kitty, he just jumped. He's like, what are you doing, Mom? That's Toulouse, by the way. It smells delightful, and it's also plant-based, phthalate and dye-free, and it's a wood floor cleaner, and it smells like a room spray. I can't wait to treat my wood floors with this. Come here, baby. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Come on. Come here. Come say hi. This is Toulouse. Come here. You want to come say hi to everybody? This is Toulouse. And he is Toulouse the Boots, because there are 4 boots. There's boots on the front and boots on the back. And he's extremely soft and fluffy. And he was rescued out of a garbage can. And he's kind of special. He cannot go outside. He very needy. And if he gets stressed out, he kind of throws up. So he gets really sensitive tummy. So Mama feeds him CBDs, so he doesn't do that. And he loves people and hates other animals. So, I mean, he's a people person all the way. And he's made a few appearances, but he's my best friend in the whole world. And I love him so. And he loves it when Mommy does Dollar Tree. So I locked him in here with me, because if I left that open, my husband walks back and forth. Anybody out there that has a husband that never stops, he never stops. And I love it because he goes to bed tired. It's perfect. It's perfect. He's a worker bee, and I love it. I kind of am too, but you know. So these are an incredible find. $1.25. These are in the $5 range, even at my like TJ Maxx, Walmart. I mean, they're expensive where I live. So for $1.25, I'll take them all day long. So you get 6 for $1.25. Okay, here's another thing. This was, I believe, this was not $1.25. It was in the upper dollar range. I want to say $1.50 or $1.75. If you found the butter dish, tell me what you paid for it. I should have kept the receipt, but I told her she could do digital. So I really needed a dish. This is by Cooking Concepts. Not a name brand. It's a Dollar Tree brand. So it was probably in the upper dollar range. It wouldn't be 3 or 5. So I know that. But I needed one. Cute. Cute. I also found, okay, So I had bought some really cute measuring cups, and they've gone through the dishwasher a few times and I can't really see the measurement anymore. And they were at Dollar Tree and they were so cute, and they were multiple colors and they just fit like a glove. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but this was last year, and I never should have put them in the dishwasher. So FYI, be careful. I found McCormick measuring cups, you guys. These are gorgeous, and you can really see in the raised print the actual measurement. Some measuring cups by McCormick. That's a name brand. I'm doing a visual. You like? I mean, seriously, this at any other store would be so much more. So much more. Right, Toulouse? He's sitting on my lap now. He loves his mommy. He loves his mommy and his daddy. Okay, totally out of the realm of kitchen, but you guys, I really needed one of these. I absolutely love the 4-way nail buffer because I can't really do like nails with massage therapy. I can't do that. So this makes my nails look nice and clean after I clip them. It's time to clip them. And then I file them down a little bit, and then I actually buff them, and this just turns out so nice. And I use a little bit of coconut oil. I do just a drop on each nail, and they come out spit shine beautiful. They look like I have like a polish on them. I know I'm schmutzing. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. It is hot up in here, Mr. Toulouse. Okay, I found something else. I've been having a client that has a little bit of, it's more of a muscular issue. It's not compressed discs or anything. I believe what I'm discovering is it's coming from their piriformis, which is a gluteal muscle. It's where everything comes together on your butt cheek. And I've noticed that they think it's shooting down their leg and it's their back. But I'm like, no, piriformis dysfunction can actually make its way, and it doesn't really help to really press on the back. And so what I like to do is drive in a little bit of this product. This is equal to Bengay. It's a muscle rub, a topical analgesic, and I'll rub this in at the end of the session with just a little bit of heat. You never want to go heavy heat. You do very light heat, like a little over warm. So my heat pack goes in for half the time, and I just let that gentle, because if you do hot, you can burn, especially with something like this. So what you want to do is a gentle warmth with a heat pack, a towel underneath it, so that it just gently drives the product in. So the concept is that the heat opens up the pores and the product will slide right in. So if you ever have an ache and pain, follow it up with a warm pack, not a heat pack, a warm pack. So if you have a pack, you stick the rice pack in the microwave, do half the time. You want it just above warm, and then put it on and you won't burn, and it will actually drive your product in. So I thought, my God, Bengay is through the roof, and this is comparable to the Bengay. So I'm gonna open this up for you and see what we get. What do you think, Toulouse? What do you think, baby? Let me see if it reminds me of Bengay. And what I'll do is I'll add Tiger Balm or one of my essential oils, like a Muscle Ease essential oil, in with it, and just put that warmth on there, and they walk out, they're jumping out of there. You know what I mean? They're moving again. It does smell like Bengay. It really does. It does. It does. I got to give it to them. $1.25. I thought it was going to be more than that, and then I saw the bottom had the price right on it. So really happy with that purchase. Really, really happy. Okay. Nothing in order because they were unpacking boxes and I had to jump from aisle to aisle to aisle to aisle. And when I put it on the counter, I was at that point, I was like, get me out, because it started getting really busy. And I just was like, get me out of here. So nothing's in order today. Okay, I found Del Monte whole kernel corn for $1.25. Now, I don't know if you can get it for about the same price at the grocery store, but not at my grocery store. That would be over $3. Not joking, at my grocery store. So whole kernel corn. Love adding this to my salads. I just bought lentils. I love to do like a chop type salad with celery, carrot, add the lentils, maybe some garbanzos, so high protein, and then add some corn. It is delicious the way that I prep it. I do like a green goddess dressing, and it just, perfect on a summer day. So when I can find canned goods at $1.25, I'll pick them up at Dollar Tree. Why not? I didn't have to go to the grocery store. So let me take a look. She did indeed give me this still. I thought I told her to do it digital, but maybe she didn't hear me. So yeah, okay, the smoked glass, $1.50. Those were only $1.50. I thought they were $1.75. They were $1.50. Awesome. And the corn, yes, definitely $1.25. Awesome. Okay, a couple of higher priced items. And they had this at my health food store today, and I'm not joking, it wasn't this brand. It was like their own brand, but they wanted $15 for it. I said, no, I don't need that. Lo and behold, I found dark chocolate almond bark with sea salt. The perfect dessert with some frozen blueberries in a bowl and a tiny, tiny glass of red. Love to go to bed that way. It's just a treat for me, especially in the summer. And I love my little frozen organic blueberries. I wash them really good, stick them in the freezer. They're like a little popsicle. And then this bark with the sea salt. Almond, dark chocolate with sea salt. It does have 12 grams of sugar, but it has 3 grams of protein from the almonds and 85 milligrams of sodium. It's only 150 calories. There is 11 grams of fat, but it's good fat. It's all from the almonds. No trans fat. And so, yeah, this is Landmark Confections. This was $3 compared to $15 at my health food store. Do the math. Not the same brand. It was their own personal brand, but the ingredients weren't any different. They were exactly the same, except for the sugar source was, I want to say stevia. So if you're really sugar sensitive, maybe not for you, but I'm not. So there you have it. I corrected my sugars with exercise and just knowing when to eat my sugars and how to eat them. Okay, another incredible food item that I found that I was surprised was only $1.25, because at my health food store, again, same product. I love adding the crunchy chili onion on toast with a little bit of my alternative cream cheese. It's just it's like a good zingy thing. And this is by Home Spice. And it is a crunchy chili onion topping. It's a condiment. They have the same exact condiment, not the same brand. It's like some health food brand, and it's an imported thing, and they wanted $10 for it. This was $1.25, and I was really happy to find it. This is fantastic. Just a little spoonful on top of some fish, or you could put it on anything. But I absolutely love it on like a bruschetta type toast. You put a little bit of like a cream cheese. I do an alternative, but a cream cheese, and then you, on top of that, you put this, and it's just delicious. It's delicious. sunflower oil, dried onion, garlic, peeled, olive oil, and salt, black pepper, and paprika. 1 spoonful of this whipped in a small bowl of a pasta noodle would be delightful. That would be delicious. And then just maybe add some frozen peas and, warm that all up. That would taste delicious for a summer meal. Great idea, by the way. But yeah, the crunchy chili onion. This was in with the spices on the bottom. And I was really surprised to find it because, again, we were at the health food store and they had it and I wanted it. I'm like, I'm not paying $10 for that. Okay. This was another thing that was a $3 item, which I think is worth it because, and it's by Be Pure. It's comparable to the Native brand. And of course, that's a lot more than $3. So it's the cucumber mint deodorant and body spray. So it's for everything. It's paraben free and aluminum free deodorant and body spray. And the cucumber mint smelled to me superior. They had a coconut vanilla, and then they had another generic brand of some kind. It's called Extra Care, I think it was called Extra Care. Same concept. And I didn't like the smell of that, but I like the smell of this, and you can smell it right through the thing. Let's spray it over here. I'm gonna spray it over here. I think you have to turn this. Let me see. Let's see what we got to do. Do we need to do it? Oh, here. I think it's going to start. There it goes. Oh, and he freaked out. He lost his shit. Now he'll lay at the end of the bed and go, what are you doing, Mom? So let me see. Oh, that smells good. That smells really freaking good. Me likey. However, even though it's cucumber mint, I smell a little bit of cucumber and mint, but I smell like Hawaiian flower. I smell plumeria. I really do. But I have the cucumbers in there. I don't quite smell mint. I smell more of like a floral and cucumber, and it is delightful. Let me tell you, that is worth the $3. So that was an item that was a little bit more. This item was I think she charged me, was it $4.75? Let me see the bark. $4.75. Better than the price at the health food store. And basically the same thing. Okay. I cannot speak about this enough. This product, I'm telling you, have you ever done the cheap ass Walmart or grocery store melatonin? Okay. Melatonin dreams? No bueno. Put a comment in the comments below of any bizarre visions with your melatonin. Okay, I found this beautiful restful sleep melatonin blend, and I'm telling you, there's no creepiness, no bizarre dreams, no nothing. And that's because it's a proprietary blend of it has some melatonin and vitamin B6 and calcium as some sort of phosphate. Hold on, I'm looking at this. Hold on, I'm just making sure that I'm not missing something. Because, okay, on my last one, it had lemon balm and lavender in it. It's the same bottle though. It's the same bottle. So we'll see how this one goes. We'll see how it goes. But there's absolutely zero It's dairy free, no fish products, no tree nuts, no shellfish, zero fragrance, zero dye, no wheat, no soy. So if you've got allergies, food allergies, this is a great product. And I gotta tell you, their melatonin is king. Their melatonin is king. And you get 30 tablets. That'll last me 30 days. I'm happy for $1.25. I'll take it all day long. Because at my health food store, I bought expensive ones. And I'm telling you, I feel like I'm high on something. In the middle of the night, you wake up and you go, what was that dream? I don't get that with these. So I'm really pressing this product. Give it a try. And I'll see how I do. My last one had a proprietary blend of lavender, I think chamomile and lemon balm in with the melatonin. I don't know what's going to happen. But I've been buying their melatonin for years and not even checked the ingredients and just tried it, and it always works. Okay. Cosmetics. Okay, really quick, the gas relief goes in the office. All of you that follow me know. It goes in my office in a sweet little dish. So when my clients come in from lunch and they have to go face down on the massage table, they know those are there. I always get those. They're fantastic for real mild heartburn. Mainly, they say they're for gas relief, but they do help coat the esophagus from any kind of reflux. They do help with that. Okay, these are all of my little makeup products. Okay. Put a comment in the comments below if you want me to do a get ready with me with this palette. It's a brand new palette for my Dollar Tree. It's not one of the new palettes, but it's a Beauty Intuition eyeshadow palette that I've never seen before. And the pink part over here could actually be used as a blush. It's a long-lasting color, and it's called Purple Dreams. Let me know in the comments below if you have seen this palette. This was brand new to my Dollar Tree. Excuse me. These two grays are why I bought it, and this purple, because I wear this purple flower and I like to wear a little bit of purple in my crease of my eye. So let me know if you'd like me to do a little get ready with me with this palette. Let me know in the comments below. $1.25. I'll take it all day long. Okay. Another thing that I found, because I did get tan. I am wearing my lighter makeup. I did get pretty tan and I am peeling up here. And I'm going to go ahead and do like a scrub. I'm doing the Dollar Tree Sugar Scrub tonight, and then I'm going to put some self tanner on to even myself out. But I needed a foundation that wasn't so pale, and so I found this by Candy Moyo. It's medium 1, which isn't too dark. It's like perfect for my skin right now because I am pretty dark in here. And so here, let me pull it back a little bit. But that's a lot of foundation for $1.25. Okay. Amazing. Moisturizing foundation. It says it may contain some titanium dioxide, which I like to stay away from. And I don't wear a lot of makeup. Like, I don't put it all over. I just kind of put it in the areas where I really need. I use a really clean, what do you call it? BB cream from my health food store for like all over. And then, or like if I do like a belly dance show, if I'm belly dancing, I will do like a full coverage foundation like this. But this is moisturizing, and I have found that at my age, I'm approaching 60, and I just feel like I can't do those real cakey kind of makeups anymore. They do not work. This has bentonite clay in it. And there are some ingredients that are not the best. But if it's just costume makeup, or like if I go to work and I really have to like double duty, this is fine for me. So I'm going to pull that back. And this is medium one. They had fair one or light one. They had medium and they had dark. And so Candy Moyo is starting to put out a lot more stuff at my Dollar Trees. This is La Mercier, and it is number 810, lasts all day. It's a makeup setting spray. And I had bought this before and I lost it when I was at a belly dance event. I let somebody borrow it and it ended up on the shelf somewhere where we all put our makeup, and I lost it. So I got to replace that today. This is a great product. I absolutely love it. And I'll like close my eyes really good and really do it on the eyeshadow. It sets my eyeshadow beautifully. And it's transfer proof and humidity resistant. Could have used that in Hawaii. But anyway, $1.25. I'll take it. And then, this is too cute for words. This is Disney's Alice in Wonderland. It is Late for Everything Lip Gloss Duo. Look at how cute that product, look at that. Now, that would be so cute. If you're sending someone off to college in August and you want to put together your kids some spectacular little facial care stuff, I don't care how they identify whatever their needs are, put them in there, get a collection going, because all the kids love this stuff that play with makeup. And I mean, I call them kids, but young adults, and they're finding themselves, right? And this is fun. This is a lot of fun. So I had to grab it for myself. But you guys, they had a lot of these Alice in Wonderland or Disney related. They had Moana. They had all kinds of lip oils and lip glosses and lip balms from Disney. And I mean, if you went to Disney and tried to buy something like that, would be like 20 bucks. I'm not joking. So fill a basket with a bunch of the Dollar Tree makeup or skincare stuff for your kid, and send them on their way with their care package, maybe their little, you know, laundry and dishwashing detergent. It's such a great way to send them off. But even if you have little kids that like lip gloss, that is perfect. Late for Everything. So what I'm gonna, I don't want to open this up, but yeah, they have a baby pink and more of a hearty pink. So what I'll do is I'll be careful. I'm gonna open it from the bottom and give you a little swatch. Hold on. I know, grab you a drink or something. I know, I'm taking forever, but it's fun. So this is the light pink one. And to me, this is just a sheen. It's just a sheen. See that? When I go like that, it's just a sheen. There's no, I'm not getting a color. I'm not getting a color. This is just a sheen. And there's a sparkle for sure. This is great to keep in your pocket if you're going to school. And it has a little clock on there. Yeah, that is a clear, sparkly lip gloss. It feels fantastic. There's a slight little tinge of a flavor, but I mean, nothing major. And let's see if this one has, oh yeah, this one has a little bit of a pink tone. This one has a little bit of a pink tone. It's on top there, a little bit of a pink tone. So I'll let you see that here. It definitely has some color. This would be fabulous over a lip, like if you wanted to add shine to your regular lipstick, that would be lovely. And the other thing that I like to do with, like, if I was wanting just a little bit of that glassy gloss look, I may, like if I was belly dancing and I wanted a little bit of highlight with that glassy look, I may bring that up in here and then add a little bit of highlighter to it, and it just kind of gives you this nice little glassy kind of sheen. Okay, very nice. I love these. I'm putting them back in now because they're just too cute. I really think Dollar Tree, if they get in those palettes to my Dollar Tree, I won't be going anywhere else. So let me know in the comments below if you have found the other, like Disney, the Moana, and what you have found in their lip products, because they were really picked over, but they had a lot of stuff. They still had a lot of stuff, more lip oils than lip gloss, but they had it. And it was like, that's a screaming deal, because if you went to Disney, into that little princess area where they sell all their products, oh my gosh, they're very expensive. And I believe that is the entire Dollar Tree haul. Please say hello down in the comments below. Let me know if you have found the palettes. How many are there? Are they big, small? What? The one I saw was one gal that specializes in doing all face stuff on a budget, on a real stiff budget. She sticks to Dollar Tree items mostly. And she pulled out this huge palette from Dollar Tree. I don't know what she paid for it, but I saw it quickly while I was on the airplane, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to ask my followers, what are you finding in the area of palettes? I'll have to keep my eye out. Let me know and say hello, and I hope you all have a fabulous Sunday, and I will see you next week. If you're new to the channel, check out some of my content down below and hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you like what you see. And of course, the little blue bell so you could be notified whenever I upload something new. And go check me out on Instagram at Gina B Living Foley. Take care, you all. Bye.